Hello YouTube and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Emma and today I've decided I would show you how I create some of my art that I put up in my RedBubble shop. If you didn't know, I have a RedBubble shop which is slowly expanding with the amount of artwork that I'm putting in there and different pieces that I want to be able to put onto different items. So you'll see a lot more going in there soon, but for now, this is one of the main pieces that I have there. One of my friends asked me to do a picture of her cat, my friend Rusty. So I decided to do it in a way that would still look like him. So I've obviously made it look very, very cartoony with the big bold lines, and the coloring is a little bit different to his original coloring, but when you look at the end result, you can still see that it's definitely him. So she sent me this beautiful picture of him, and I have gone around the edges and then took a few color swatches to get the different colors. You could upload any sort of art that you wanted to onto RedBubble and have it put onto anything like cushion covers, clocks, doona covers, t-shirts, stickers, notepads, phone cases, anything that you can think of is on there. Not sponsored. It's just something I want to tell you about. So the best thing to do if you're going to do a design that you're going to upload into your RedBubble shop or any shop is to make sure that the background is transparent. So I've done this not on the background layer because at the end you'll see I actually hide the background layer and save it as a PNG file because PNGs will save with a transparent background. So that is the most important part that you want to try and remember. And I've tried to make sure that all of the lines are really crisp around the edges so that there's no bits and pieces hanging over, because when you see it on a larger scale on like a t-shirt or a sticker or something like that, you don't want it to look messy or unprofessional. So you want to really make sure that the outlines are really clean. So it's another thing to think of. I did this in Photoshop. If you don't have Photoshop, File Packer is another great program that you can use and is actually free. It will also give you a really easy program to work with where you can make the background transparent and use it as a drawing program as well. I actually did a review on how to use that program. If you want to check that out, I will try and remember to leave the link below. But yeah, so once I have finished the artwork, as I said, I save it as a PNG so that the background is transparent, and then I go over to the RedBubble shop that I've already created. It's really, really easy to make a RedBubble shop. You just follow the links and create an account, and then create your all of your details and shopfront and everything like that. So I will show you that in just a moment. So now that I have finished the piece, I make sure I crop it to size with the transparent background. I go onto my RedBubble and select upload a new work. I find the piece that I want to upload and it uploads here. You'll see in a moment it actually shows you all of the products that it's available on. At this point you want to select what you actually want available. So anything with like a green highlight will say that it is enabled, which means it'll be available for you on your shop. So there was a fair few ones that weren't selected that I wanted little Rusty to be on. So I selected t-shirt, and then you can move around where he is. You can see that the image that I created is actually quite small, so you can't enlarge it any bigger than that. So just keep in mind, if you're wanting to put it on a t-shirt or on a doona cover or anything like that, make sure that you do create a larger image than you need, because it's easier to shrink it down. It won't actually allow you to enlarge it more than what it is, because it'll still print in really good quality. So I just go around and select the different products that I want enabled, and then you move around the picture to where you want it on that particular item. And then once I've done all of that, there's a couple of items that you can see that you can actually select tiling. So it's not just the one image, you can make the image tile, and you can have that in a straight tile or a imbalanced, I don't know what that word is, tile, jagged, so that it gives it a really cool pattern effect. So if you have a reoccurring pattern that you've created, you can actually click that tile button and it will recreate that pattern over the entire piece. So that's really cool, something to think about as well. I definitely plan on doing a tutorial on how to do reoccurring patterns soon, because I want to play around with that a bit. So keep an eye out for that in the future. And then I just go in and put a description, make sure that I have a title, add some tags, and then you scroll down to the bottom of the page where it gives you a few more options. I usually just skip over those because they're not relevant to me. And make sure that I select a category that I want it to go into. So I believe I clicked on the digital art and illustration options, and then just make sure that you click that it doesn't have any mature content or anything in it, because it doesn't, it's a cat. So be sure to click that and click yes to the terms and conditions and submit. So once this work has been submitted, it will upload and be added to your shop. And then once it's in your shop, you'll be able to see all of the products that it's available on. You can see at the top of my screen, it actually was too small for a few different things that I selected. So it just shows you the different items here that it's available on, and the different colors and things like that it's available in. So that is everything that I have uploaded for this video. If you have any questions, please let me know. Check out my RedBubble shop if you're interested in what's available, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks guys. Bye.